Here's the next project we're going to be working on. We got some plague doctors, little smaller ones, and we got some Trump statues we're going to be pouring. Let's see how they come out. This is the actual result of the 3D print. Here's the biggest Trump one. It's actually really nice size, and the details look really great. We'll see how they come out in the sand cast. We got a big one, smaller ones. This is probably gonna be like a little ½ ounce. We'll see how they come out. And here's the plague doctors. As you can tell, I had to print the mask and the body separately, so I had to glue them together because the 3D print is not the best, but it works. So let's go ahead and get these sand casted. All right, we're working about 95-degree weather right now with the humidity, so we're gonna try to hurry this up. I'm not gonna capture all the steps, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this bad boy up right here. So all we're doing here is just packing up the sand nice and tight. We're using a 2x4 to kind of push it down. We're gonna clean up the edges, flip it over, put some baby powder on to act as a releasing agent. Then we're gonna place the molds where I feel it's best, but as you'll tell here soon, I had to redo it a couple times until I could actually find the sweet spot. I think it took me 3 or 4 times. And then the video is gonna pause here, and the spider is gonna come out of nowhere, but don't worry, I saved its life. All right, we're gonna use a little sieve. Oh, damn, the fucking spider came out of nowhere. It was a spider on the sieve, I think. Whoops, where's he at? Oh, he going somewhere. Where he going? See? Woo! Let's put him outside. We're not gonna kill him. So this is still the first attempt, and we're gonna realize that it's not gonna work, so we're gonna redo it all over again. The sand just kept on getting stuck in the mold, so we just redid it, and we're gonna do it single mold instead of double. But we eventually cut off the square at the bottom, the actual base, and we ended up just doing it without the base. And you guys will see towards the end of the video here. See how the sand just kind of kept falling apart? Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Here's one of the first Trump molds that I did. Let me tell you, not the easiest to get into the sand. I actually had to cut off the base and then just kind of sand the edges down, because that base squared was just lifting up all the sand and just not, I wasn't able to capture any good details. So I cut it off, and we're gonna see how it looks. Judging from the sand imprint, doesn't look too bad, but we'll see. I got a couple molds made, so we're gonna pour some of those. We're gonna pour 2 of these bad boys right here, little plague doctors. These will come out to about 1 1/4 ounces, something like that, 1.3 troy ounces. I've already tested one, but we're about to pour 2 more. Let's get it. So after 9 or so hours of pouring, which, by the way, I think I probably picked the worst day I could possibly pick, we are finally done. We got quite a bit done today. We started with the Trump ones with the platform in the bottom. These did not work out too great, so what I ended up doing was clipping the platform off the mold, and I poured some without the platform at the bottom, which still look great in my opinion. I do have a lot of work to do on them, as you can tell, but overall I am very pleased at the details that came out. I mean, look at that. That face looks identical. Somewhat. But anyway, so I got some of those done. I got a big one done. This one came out to about, I think, just under 3 ounces. So this is a really nice one. These all came out to under 2 ounces. I think like 1.5, yeah, about 1.5 troy ounces. And then we got a little one, a little 20 grammer, which is actually really cool too. So all these I'm gonna fix up hopefully this week, so they can be ready for my auction probably Friday. I'm thinking Friday evening. Not too sure how late, but I'm shooting for like 7 p.m. Central. I got a lot more other stuff, not just this stuff right here, but I got other pours that I'm working on. I got these little guys right here. One of these will be up for grabs. These are really hard to pour, as you can tell how they came out. But I think with the cleaning, they'll look just great. What else did we do? I think that was it. That's pretty much it today. So yeah, I mean, it was a lot of work put into these, and a lot more work that's about to be put in this week. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully Friday they'll be done, and maybe you can grab one up. I won't be doing too many of these, but depending on the interest, I could probably put in a few more. But I wanted to do a mail call. I thought I had done this already, but I guess I didn't. So S.G. Stacker and I did a trade for pours. So I sent him a 2-ounce pour, which was this guy right here, and he sent me 2 ounces worth, or just about. Let me show you. I really love the buttons he did, and what really got my interest on them was that they look just like the Baggins buttons. So this is like his second version, just over an ounce. That's his logo right there. And then, so this reminded me of these right here. Obviously different logos, but just the, I don't know, just the texture, the way it looks, I thought it looked phenomenal. So I had to pick that up. It was for the trade. And then he also did this, which came in a custom case. Really awesome bar he did. Phenomenal job. Let me take that out of there. Look at that. A little marksmanship Marine right there with the United States Marine Corps emblem in the back, the logo. Got the U.S. flags. Absolutely stunning. So he put the Sergeant Chevron, which obviously you guys know I rock. So that's really dope next to his logo. So this came out really nice. S.G. Stacker, thank you very much for putting so much work into this. Absolutely stunning. And this actually comes up and locks in like that, so you can display it. It's actually really awesome. So FG, thank you very much, brother. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel so you guys can go check him out. He does a lot of great pours as well. So yeah, go give him some love out there. So yeah, hopefully I see you guys on Friday. I do plan on hitting up the new LCS that I went to a couple days ago and seeing what I can pick up for you guys. So stay tuned Friday for an auction. Take care, y'all.